Boom, bom, bom. Boom, bom, bom. Boom, 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 bom, bom. Boom, boom. What up, y'all? It's your boy F. Dot, Crypto Tube. Today, man, I was just reflecting on some things as I often do. And I was just thinking about referral programs and like why they work and how people are able to make a lot of money doing it. And then as I like really think about it, it's like, you know, people making a lot of money because they're you know, when these companies market in the corporate space, they're spending money on product development, commercials, radio ads, website, whatever. A lot of that stuff costs like lots of money. You think about like the Super Bowl. I mean, $20 million for like a 40-second spot. It's all to entice someone to use their product or whatever they're offering. That's the main purpose. That's the only purpose. And hopefully that trickles down. But a lot of times it's a lot of money, $20 million for 40 seconds. And how many people are going to actually buy into that product? And I immediately, obviously went to thinking about referral programs and why they work. And I'm like, dude, it's genius. Because you have these programs within the cryptocurrency space, and which are all of them are based on the referral program, because that's what's going to grow the actual program or coin, whatever. I'm just saying program just because, but y'all know what I mean. But that's the main that's the main way of how they grow, get people to know, get people to invest. Because if there's no people, there's no BitConnect. If there's no people, like, that's period. But you need people, and what better way than to have the people that are using it market it, put it out there. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's just crazy, because then you think about these commercials that I watch where you have these celebrities or whatever. One that came to mind, Football Sunday, like Peyton Manning with the Papa John thing. And I always thought when I watched all these commercials, like, does he really like Papa John's? Like, does he eat that shit? I know he's like a big shareholder, so obviously, but did he become that because, oh man, I love Papa John's? I don't think so. I don't believe in none of that shit. I think it's all about money, what makes sense, and nothing wrong with that. But then a lot of people, it works because a lot of people love that guy and they go mess with Papa John's or whatever company. I mean, dude, literally these commercials, celebrities, when they show up, immediately, they sales, spike. And a lot of them ain't using it. You've seen it probably, in the last 10 years of certain things where certain celebrities are busted because they're like, nah, they don't use that. Somebody catches them, and it's just like, damn, another one. But obviously I'm not that naive. But then you look at this space where we in, amazing space, and you see people, in this internet age with effing YouTube, and you see them, showing their results. You see how it's changing their lives, and it's like, so you believe in it. you see them use it. Like I know, and this is an average, and these are average people. You know, to begin with, they may have elevated since then, but they're like average people. You can hear them how they talk. You know what I mean? You can see their surroundings, whatever, and you can see how it changes the more successful they become. And a lot of it is due to, you know, them being consistent and getting out information on whatever they're promoting, and they get rewarded for that. And it's basically performance based, because if you know, let's just basically, you're getting paid off of every individual that decides to be a part of that. But not only that, they have to actually put some money up, and you get rewarded for that. So it's performance based. So you getting people, but they ain't doing nothing with it. They ain't putting no money up. You ain't benefiting from that, really. But if they're joining and putting that money up, you get paid. If they don't, you don't get paid. And to me, that is just that's efficient as hell to me. Like that's, you know what I mean? To me, that's amazing, because if you compare that to, you know, commercials and radio ads, and does anybody listen to radio anyway? You really don't know. It's not performance based, basically. You really don't know, you know, how that's gonna resonate. You might see, you know, a spike in certain sales, I guess, but overall, you're not gonna really know how that is gonna, you know, resonate, how that ad or whatever. And you gotta do so much more, you know, in that 40-second spot, if we're talking about that Super Bowl thing, like to capture people. But here, it's basically somebody believing in something, deciding to invest in it, be a part of it, and they like that, and tell their audience that, hey, this thing got my stamp of approval. I use it. Here, let me show you. And people buy into that, and they do it, and then they go promote it. I just think about a lot of these, you know, companies or whatever, if they kind of went to that model. And I know some exist where they'll give away some free shit and go review this or whatever. But I'm talking about like as a main engine to my to whatever this project is. Like, in order for us to be hot, like I want to be, you know, successful company, whatever, but we gonna do it this way and give it to the people, you know, that decide to, you know, buy it initially, and then they become part of this referral program and go out there and promote it, and we'll pay you of the people you get in. I mean, there's a lot of people that like certain things, and if they had a chance to be a part of that company, where that company's like, yeah, you know, you like this product, we want you to be a part of it. Average people, I'm not talking about no celebrity. Average dude, me, you. And I go give this to my guy, I go get this people that work, I go get this whatever, and I get paid for that. And instead of them paying millions of dollars, that's the difference. You don't have to pay that much. You don't have to pay, you know, it's performance based. It's if you paying good money, you paying it because you're getting results. And you know what you're getting, and you know you have some whatever that person or people like that, they use it. You know what I mean? They know about it. Just imagine the savings of that. And that's why these referral programs, these ICOs, all these coins, like, I just don't think that it could exist without that. Because, you know, obviously to start up, you need money to start websites, domains, you know, whatever else that goes into the back end of it. You need money. And a lot of these companies, though, depending on what you're offering, they're not all the same, obviously. You need some money because you got to market it. You got to put it out there. You got to put radio ads. You got newspapers. You got whatever. You know, with this, you don't really, this cryptocurrency, these program coins and whatever, ICOs, you don't have to do that. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit. I don't know. The ones I've been a part of, I didn't see none of that. I mean, as they grew, I started seeing little stuff, but it's the community. You know what I mean? And we reward the community. To me, that just makes so much sense. Like, the community dictates what's out there and what's hot and what's successful. It's what the community is a part of. And yeah, we got some snakes in this cryptocurrency space, but that'll all work itself out. It's new. That'll work itself out. But I'm just like, man, this is so dope. Like, what if they really, they already looking at the blockchain technology. I'm hearing oh man, we're realizing, how powerful this is, and how we can incorporate this even in the government. But what if y'all looked at this, and tried to implement some of this? Not all, not all of it, just on some levels. I think they would be real successful. You know what I mean? I just really do, because you got some marketing team, whatever, that's trying to, research what demographic to target. And you got, buying all these little things where they have on your phone to track certain things, all to get information to try to sell you something to make you put that money up on their product. So, but imagine if it was just, ran by people who like it and they advertise it, because of how they feel about it. They're not, being pressured or whatever. They're not guessing on their target audience. It's straight up to, I use this, it's awesome, and I want to give it to you. And I get paid for that. And I'm an average person, right? And I love this product, and I'm able to, give it to a lot of people. A lot of people believe in me, and I make money off of it. It's like you would be empowering your customers to make income off that product. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, that's just dope to me. Like, I think companies would probably even grow, the good ones with with good products, with good ideas. I think it would take it to another level. Because if somebody is a part of it, like I might buy something. I know I'm not really a part of that. I'm just using it, whatever. I don't care if they flop or whatever. I'll find another one, But if it's something where a product, whatever, that, I bought because I really like it, but, I'm promoting it and I've, passed that on and been compensated for that, it's going to mean a little bit more to me. And isn't that how you should want it? And the cost savings would be crazy. And empowering, normal people to go do that. To go be successful and build wealth. I just think that's amazing, and I think they should learn something, man. I know they don't like Bitcoin and all that, but man, this thing is taking over, and you either get down or you lay down. What movie is that from? But I just wanted to share that. That was just on my mind, and I was just like, man, it's just so dope. And you see, people, real successful, and that's largely due to, referral program, getting the word out there, and letting people know, what they're doing and what they believe in, and people slowly jumping aboard. I just think that's dope. And maybe them, suits and ties should loosen that shit up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And be willing to change. But that probably ain't gonna happen. But hey, whatever. We good, right? Crypto. Get them coins. Your boy F. Dot. I'm out. Hey, if you ain't with that Bitcoin or BitConnect, link in the description. Come down, be down.